Om Sri Sai Ram. Today in this particular session we will be completing the application of integrals in calculating areas. We have picked up few more problems from miscellaneous exercises, the problems which are not familiar or we have not attempted before. And at the end of the session, we will be covering all types of problems which can be asked in the examination and all types of problems which you find in various books. Let us begin. Let us begin with this 11th problem, very different than other problems, but in the same time very interesting. Why it is interesting? Because he says using the method of integration find the area bounded by the curve modulus of x plus modulus of y equal to 1. Now, whenever we say modulus, we know that it has got its positive value as well as negative value. For example, when we say modulus of x, it is equal to x when x is greater than or equal to 0, and modulus of x is also equal to minus x when x is less than 0. Same is the case with modulus of y. Is equal to y when y is greater than or equal to 0, and it is minus y when it is less than 0. So, if you take positive and negative values of each of them, we have 4 types of combinations. What are the 4 types? When x and y both are positive. Second, when x is positive but y is negative. Third, when x is negative but y is positive. And finally, when x and y both are negative. And it is very interesting, the graph of them is very interesting. X plus y equal to 1. So if you take the points, for example, here x and y, if you take points, x is 0, y is 1. Y is 0, x is 1. For this, if you take the points x and y, x is 0, y is minus 1. Y is 0, x is 1. For this particular one, the points x and y, x is 0, y is 1. And when y is 0, x is minus 1. And finally for this x and y points, if you take, x is 0, y is minus 1. And when y is 0, x is minus 1. Let us draw all 4 of them on the graph paper. The maximum values of x and y are y and minus 1. So let us say that is 1, and this is in this side, this is minus 1. Similarly here it is, let us say 1, and similarly here it is minus 1. Let us begin with the first one. 0, 1, 1, 0. X is 0, y is 1, and then x is 1, y is 0. So join it. Second one. X is 0, y is minus 1. This is the point. And x is 1, x is 0, y is minus 1. Yes, yes. And x is 1, y is 0. So join the points. Similarly, others you will get. You can call it A, B, C, D. More or less it is a square. We want to calculate its area. Okay? Now, since it is a square, it is symmetric with respect to x-axis. What do you mean by symmetric? However it is above the x-axis, below also it is same. It is also symmetric with respect to y-axis, because however it is in the right side, similarly in the left side. So what actually we do, instead of calculating all 4 parts, we'll calculate only one part and multiply with 4. Because it is area, we only have to take positive value. So we can say, let us say this is O. So we will say the required area we can call it ABCD is equal to 4 times, or before we write integral, we can actually mention it 4 times area triangle OAB. In other terms, 4. What is this line AB? The line is x plus y equal to 1. X plus y equal to 1. So what is y? It is 1 minus x dx. What are the limits? 0 to 1. Simplify. So it is 4. Integral of 1 is x. Integral of x is minus x square by 2. The limits are 0 to 1. So substitute the limits. 4 into 1 minus 1 by 2. 1 minus 1 by 2 is half. So 4 into half equal to 2 square units. You may be actually surprised thinking that why we need to do all this. Why? Because you know area of triangle. What is the area of triangle? Half base into height. So what is the area of this triangle BOA? Half 1 into 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So it is half, 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 half. The answer is 2. But the same thing we have done it with the help of integration. Okay? We'll move on to the next problem. Yes. Let us take up this problem. Very similar to this we have done, but at the same time it is with a small difference. What is the difference? There it was equal to, but here they are inequations. Okay? So what are the curves? One is corresponding to inequations. Corresponding to inequations, the curves are y square equal to 4x and 4x square plus 4y square equal to 9. If you recollect the inequalities which you have studied in 11th standard, how do you draw the graph of inequalities? First we convert them into inequalities, draw the graph, but shade the portion according to the inequality. Same thing we are going to do here. No doubt both of them are inequalities. We wrote the corresponding equalities. We will first draw the graph and shade the portion according to inequality. And then we will know what area to be calculated. As far as y square equal to 4x, it is a standard equation of parabola which opens right side. Similarly, this is also a standard equation of circle. If you divide with 4, this can be written as x square plus y square equal to 3 by 2 square. What does it indicate? Here is a circle with radius 3 by 2. But whenever there are two curves, the most important part is to know where they are meeting each other. The point of intersection is very important. And how to get that? By solving both the equations simultaneously. What do you mean by that? It only means that we will substitute y square equal to 4x in the equation of circle. So what is that you get? You can even substitute here. There is no problem. So let us say 4x square plus 4 into y square. Y square is how much? 4x. So 4 into 4, 16x. Get that 9 also this side equal to 0. Here is a quadratic equation. Okay. If you can directly factorize, factorize. For example, 4 9s are 36. So this can be written as 4x square plus 18x minus 2x minus 9 equal to 0. If you take 2 common, 2x common, you will get x plus 9. And here if you take minus 1 common, you get 2x plus 9 equal to 0. So the factors are x plus 9 and 2x minus 1. So either this is 0, if this is 0 you get x equal to minus 9, which will not satisfy, and this will give you x equal to 1 by 2. We got two values, x equal to minus 9, x equal to half. But if you substitute x equal to minus 9 here, you get y square equal to minus 36. And we know that square of y cannot be negative. So this value is rejected, only this value is accepted. X equal to minus 9 does not satisfy. Hence, x is equal to half. When x is half, you also need to find out what is y. So, we say y square is equal to 4 into half. We can say it is 2. If y square is 2, what is y? It can be plus or minus root 2. So, what are the points? The points are half comma root 2 and then half comma minus root 2. So these are the points where the parabola is intersecting the circle. Now draw the graph. As I mentioned to you, in areas we need not be exact. Okay, if you just draw a rough diagram, that is good enough. Here we have a circle with radius 3 by 2. So let us say here is a circle. Let us say this is 1. This is 1.5, that is 3 by 2. Remember 3 by 2 is the radius. Similarly, this is going to be 0 comma minus. Now the important part is to draw parabola. And when you draw parabola, if you wish, you can take points. What are the points? Y square equal to 4x. So take x and y. X is 0, y is 0, x is 1, y is plus or minus 2. X is 4. I think this should be good enough. 0, 0, that is origin. X is 1, this is 1, y is 2. The value of y is 2, so it is above. So, and let us say 2 means somewhere here. Y square equal to 4, so y is equal to plus or minus 2. So, this is, let us say, half, 1, 1.5, and somewhere here, so parallel to that, and similarly this side. This is the parabola. Now what is that he is asking? He says find the area of the region between these two curves, which is there in between both of them. What is the area which is there in between them? Before that you can write the points. See, this is a parabola which is y square equal to 4x. Okay, and let us say this is the point, we can call it A. What are the coordinates? Half comma root 2. Similarly, this is half comma minus root 2. Let us say you can call it A, this is B, let us say this is O, this is C. What we require is this area OACB. How are you sure? How are you sure that we require the area inside and not outside? Because take any point in the interior. Let us say the point is 1, 0. Substitute in the equation of circle and see whether it satisfies. 1, 0 is a point 1, 0. So 4x square, 4 is less than or equal to 9. So it defines that it is the area inside. Same is the case with parabola. Okay. So required area is OBCAO. OBCAO is the area we want to calculate. Now the question is how to calculate this area. What we do is we draw a perpendicular from A. We draw a perpendicular from A on this. So draw a perpendicular. This is half. Okay. We have even though mentioned it. You can see that the area which we want to calculate is total is OBCA, but if you are able to calculate OCA, the down is equal to that. So we can say that it is equal to 2 times area OBAO. Now the question is how to get that area. What we do is from here we have drawn a perpendicular. Okay. So what we do is this is one part, this is another part. This particular part, that is O, let us say this point we call it M, OMA is part of parabola, whereas MCA is part of circle. Okay. So this point is half. So we can say that 2 outside, integrate between 0 and half, equation of parabola. What is the equation of parabola? Y square equal to 4x. So what is y? It is 2 root x. Plus this area MCA. How to get MCA? You have to take equation of circle. When you take equation of circle, you will get y square equal to 3 by 2 square minus x square. So what will be y? The limits are from half to 3 by 2, 3 by 2 square minus x square whole square root dx. This is the area which we want to calculate. As far as first one is concerned, is very simple. 2 into x to the power half, so it will become x to the power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. So you can say 2 by 3. The limits are 0 to half. Okay. Similarly, plus this 2 will multiply with this also. And now apply that standard formula. What is the standard formula? Square root of under root of a square minus x square is equal to x by 2 under root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse x by a. So use that formula here. X by 2, the same square root, that is 3 by 2 square minus x square plus a square by 2, that is 9 by 4. This is a square by 2, so it will become 9 by 8 sine inverse x by a. So x by a is 3 by 2, so it will become 2x by 3. What are the limits? Half to 3 by 2. Simplify it, you will get the answer. How to simplify? 2 into 2, 4 into 2, 8 by 3. So this 8 by 3 can be put outside. And substitute the upper limit, x to the power 3 by 2. What is x? It is half to the power 3 by 2. Half to the power 3 by 2. Plus, Here what we can do is, you can take 2 inside so that this will get cancelled, or you can continue with the same. Substitute upper limit. When you substitute upper limit, watch carefully. Here x by, in place of x we'll write 3 by 2, so it will become 3 by 4. But when you substitute inside the square root, 3 by 2 square minus 3 by 2 square, this whole thing will become 0. Come to this part. In place of x you are writing 3 by 2. 2 by 3, 3 by 2 will get cancelled. You will get sine inverse 1. Sine inverse 1 is pi by 2. So we can say that it is 9 by 8 into pi by 2. Now substitute lower limit. When you substitute lower limit, we know we write with minus sign. X is how much? 1 by 2. So it will become 1 by 4 under root of 3 by 2 square minus 1 by 2 square. What is 3 by 2 square minus 1 by 2 square? It is 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4. 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4 is 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is nothing but 1 by 2. You can do that calculation yourself. 3 by 2 square can be written as 9 by 4 minus 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4. So 9 by 4 minus 1 by 4 is 8 by 4. 8 by 4 is nothing but 2. So you are going to get root 2. Here when we substitute 1 by 2, what will happen? Minus 9 by 8. Substitute 1 by 2, you will get sine inverse 2 by 3 into 1 by 2. 2 and 2 will get cancelled, you will get 1 by 3. Simplify as much possible, and then rest you can leave it as answer. You don't need to worry about it. So simplify this. This is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is nothing but 2 root 2. And 2 root 2 into 2 root 2 is 8. So this and this will get cancelled. You will get 2 root 2. This 2 into 0 is gone. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. You will get plus 9 by 8 pi. Take this 2 inside. 2 and 4 will get cancelled. Minus root 2 by 2. And then take this 2 here. It will become minus 9 by 4. Sine inverse 1 by 3. This is the answer. Only simplification which you can do is these two you can club, otherwise you can just leave it. That is the answer. Since we are coming to a close of this particular chapter, the problems are little big, time consuming. Okay, we'll move on to the next. Very similar to the last problem. In the last problem also we had a circle and a parabola. Here also we have a circle and a parabola. But what he is asking is different. What is he asking? Find the area of the circle exterior to parabola. In the previous problem it was inside the parabola. Now he is asking what is outside the parabola. Okay? The equation of circle is quite simple. It is x square plus y square equal to 4 square. Showing very clearly that the radius of the circle is 4. And now equation of parabola is y square equal to 6x. To know point of intersection, we solve them simultaneously. How do you solve them? In place of y square, write 6x. So it is x square. In place of y square, 6x minus 16 equal to 0. Can we directly factorize? Can we say 8x minus 2x? Let us check. X square plus 8x minus 2x minus 16 equal to 0. So if you take x common, you get x plus 8. If you take minus 2 common, you get again x plus 8 equal to 0. The factors are x minus 2 and x plus 8 equal to 0. X square plus y square equal to 16. We substituted the value of y square as 6x, so it became x square plus 6x minus 16 equal to 0. 16 is the product, so we took it as 8x minus 2x and we got. Now when we simplify, you get two answers, x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 8. Just like the previous problem, this negative value we reject. Why? Because if we substitute x equal to minus 8 here, you are going to get y square equal to minus 48. Y square cannot be negative. Since y square cannot be negative, square of any number cannot be negative, so we reject. X equal to minus 8 does not satisfy. What it doesn't satisfy? Y square equal to 6x. So we reject. So if we reject, what happens? We are left with only one value. Hence, x is equal to 2. If x is equal to 2, you need to know what is y. Hence, y square is equal to 6 into 2, 12. So what does it give you? Y square is 12. 12 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12. So y is equal to plus or minus 2 root 3. So points are 2 comma 2 root 3 and 2 comma minus 2 root 3. Now draw the curves. One is a simple circle with the radius 4. Four comma 0. This is so this is the parabola, this is the circle. Now come to the parabola. How do you draw it? Take the points x and y. X is 0, so y square equal to 0. X is 1, y square equal to 6, or you can say plus or minus root 6. X is 2, 6 2s are 12. If you take 12, y square equal to 12, so y is equal to 2 root 3. The points where they are meeting each other is this. What kind of parabola it is? Y square equal to 6x. It is a standard parabola which opens right side. So when x is 2, it is 2 root 3. Remember, this whole thing is 4. So somewhere here is 2. What do you mean by 2 root 3 approximately? Root 3 is 1.7. 1.7 into 2, 3.4. So suppose if this is 3, somewhere above. So you can say somewhere here, this is 3. So let us say this is the point. So draw the parabola. This is the parabola which is representing y square equal to 6x, and this is O, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this point C is what? 2 comma 2 root 3, whereas this point is 2 comma minus 2 root 3. Now what is the area which he wants? He says exterior of parabola. If you want to shade, you can shade this way. This shaded region he requires. Now the question is how to get that region. It is nothing but you take the entire circle and remove it. Remove this part. Which part? OBAC you remove. So we can say required area equal to area of circle minus area. Which area? OBACO. What is area of circle? The radius is 4. So the area is pi r square. So you can say pi into 4 square minus. How to calculate this entire area? Just like the previous problem, what you do is you draw a perpendicular. This part, that is, let us say OMC, is part of parabola, and from here till here it is part of circle. And what is this point? It is 2. Okay, so we can say integration of 0 to 2 equation of parabola. What is equation of parabola? Y square equal to 6x. So what is y? It is root 6x plus 2 to 4. What is 2 to 4? It is part of circle. What is the equation of circle? X square plus y square equal to 4 square. Right? In terms of y square, you will get 4 square minus x square square root. This is what we have to calculate. So please calculate. So this becomes 16 pi. Root 6 remains as it is, x to the power x square by 2 0 to 2 minus, this is the standard equation. What is the formula? X by 2 x by 2 under root of 4 square minus x square plus a square by 2. A square is 16, 16 by 2 is 8, sine inverse x by a, x by 4. The limits are 2 to 4. Simplify, it is 16 pi minus, substitute the upper limit, 2 square is 4, 4 by 2 is 2, so it is 2 root 6. 0 if you substitute it will become 0 minus, the limits are 2 to 4. If you substitute 4, you can see that the first term will become 0, and if you substitute 4 it will become 4 by 4 is 1, sine inverse 1 is pi by 2, pi by 2 into 8 is pi by 4 minus lower limit, 2 by 2 it will become 1, 4 square minus 2 square, 16 minus 2, 16 minus 4 is 12, square root of 12. Square root of 12 is 2 root 3. Once again you see, 2 by 2 will become 1, 16 minus 2 square, 16 minus 2 square is 16 minus 4, 16 minus 4 is 12, square root of 12 is 2 root 3. But remember, you are substituting lower limit, so minus will be there, and already there is a minus, so it will become plus. Similarly, this also, minus of minus will become plus. Substitute the lower limit in the second part. So 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is what? 1 by 2. What is sine inverse 1 by 2? It is pi by 6. So it will become 8 pi by 6. This you can, if you wish, you can leave it as it is as an answer, but there are 3 terms with pi. You can also club them. One is 16 pi. This is minus pi by 4. And this is 4 by 3 pi. Plus 2 root 3. These three, take LCM and simplify. If you take LCM, you will get 12. (192) plus 16 is 208. 208 minus 3 is 205. 205 by 12. Plus 2 root 3. Once again you can check. This is 16 pi minus pi by 4. This is 4 by 3 pi. So if you take LCM, 4 3s are 12, 12 6 are 72, 12 plus 7 is 19, 4 3s are 3 pi, and then 3 4s are 4 4s are 16. 192 plus 16 is 208, 208 minus 3 is 205 by 12 pi plus 2 root 3. This is the answer. So with this, we come to a close of this particular chapter, which is called Application of Integrals for Calculating Areas. Thank you. Sai Ram.